Yep, I'm going back to Space Jam 2 again. I mean, that's no shocker since I said it in my community post I'll be reviewing this film again. Now I did do a ACM review on this film back in July 2021, but like my upcoming Tom and Jerry review again, I wanted to give it a more update look. It's because when I said back in, if you haven't seen that video, I said that this film was meh. Looking back on it, yeah, this film has a lot of problems, and I do mean a lot of problems. Don't get me wrong, Space Jam: A New Legacy is not the worst animated film of the year. It's not even in my top 10 worst films of 2021 so far. But it just has a lot of negatives to the plot and story that honestly is just not hard to talk about. The plot of the film is about LeBron James taking his son Don to the Warner Bros. Studios, so they can see the whole Warner 300 Silververse, but by Algae Rhythm. However, Algae traps Don, and LeBron has to win it back by winning the baseball game against alongside the Looney Tunes. Now let's get the obvious out of the way. This film is a sequel to Space Jam. Back in 1996, and Space Jam was actually really good. It's funny, enjoyable, and it's just a nostalgic icon from the 90s. Space Jam 2, on the other hand, is just a black sheep of its predecessor. Let's get the elephant out of the room. We all know what's wrong with this film. This film exists just for Warner Brothers to shove a bunch of product placement in our faces. Like, I mean, there's a lot of Warner Brothers references, which yes, it's exciting and some are really good, but did I came to Space Jam 2 just to see the Looney Tunes or product placement shoved in my face throughout the entire movie? That's not what I came for. The only reason I came to Space Jam 2 was for the Looney Tunes. But seriously, this film is just Ralph Breaks the Internet, but Warner Brothers edition. Also, let's talk about the whole big premise. The premise is mostly on LeBron James, and also I also get to wondering what point does the what does the Looney Tunes have to be? Why do the Looney Tunes have to be here? Simple. The first film is recent. The first film, it was pretty reasonable because they were about to be enslaved by aliens, but here I'm guessing they're here just because they'll get deleted if they lose to LG in this big team of monsters and other crap. But the Looney Tunes themselves they hardly have anything to do with the plot except it's Space Jam. We can't have Space Jam without Looney Tunes. I swear to God, Warner Bros. Really doesn't give a crap about their properties. They did this twice with the other Warner Animation Group films. I honestly feel like they just don't care about their films. Like people wanted to see Scoob or Scooby Doo, not for a Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe. People came to Tom and Jerry just to see Tom and Jerry, not some wedding drama. And people came to Space Jam 2 just for Looney Tunes, not for LeBron James dealing with family drama. And let's also now. I'm not saying Space Jam 2 isn't all bad. I mean, there are some stuff I like. For starters, the animation, both the traditional or Flash animation, I don't know, to the CGI animation. I'm gonna say it. Space Jam 2 has the second best animation for the Looney Tunes alongside the original shorts. I don't know. It just looks so modern, and it's just and I like how animated the Looney Tunes are. Also, the Looney Tunes look really good in CGI. Well, except for Lola, and oh well, let's talk about Lola. Lola looks fine in CGI, but she looks a little off. And oh yeah, let's get the obvious out of the way. Lola is voiced by Zendaya, aka a celebrity. Yep, we're retrieving a lot, Scoob. Yep, we're retrieving the problems from Scoob. Ooh, apparently they originally had the original voice actors make Kate South the voice her. I think they were gonna have to voice her, but then all of a sudden, just boom, decide to just not use her just for celebrity. Ugh. This is the exact same. Yeah, I know. But yeah, of course, they tossed out a perfectly good voice actor for Lola just for space, just for in celebrities, because we all know that random people who do because remember other people can voice cartoon characters way better than celebrities. So yeah. Also, another positive that I can give the film is the Looney Tunes themselves. They're not flannerized, and they still maintain the goofy, zany antics. They still remain the same goofy antics that had in the original shorts. But that's all I can say. Space Jam 2 is bad. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's just not a good sequel to the original. If you want to see the Looney Tunes in a in a good theatrical release, I suggest just go watch the original Space Jam, or better yet, watch Back in Action. That's actually a really good Looney Tunes film. It uses the characters well, and actually have a live action cast that actually is enjoyable. Space Jam 2 is not worth your time. And yes, I do think this is the worst Warner Animation Group film of group movie. Worse than Scoob and Tommy Jerry. Because at least those films know how to stay true to the source material. While Space Jam 2 is just, well, product placement, the movie. Yeah, that's the more reasonable name. Well, guys, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for more movie reviews, since I want to do those in a while. So, we'll see you next time.